Well, I'm here a minute early. I don't think anybody's gonna call the police on me for being at the park at 3:59 instead of 4 a.m. Feels like October 12th. It's chilly out this morning. 53 degrees. Now, I told my wife what I was doing this morning, so there we go. 4 a.m. Time to get started. There aren't any lights here at the basketball court. And you think there would be when it gets to be autumn and it gets dark earlier and earlier. Having little lights here so the kids could play some basketball at night would be cool. But I don't expect there to be anybody on this court for a long time today, or maybe not at all, just like yesterday. But the quote of the day: what is your deepest fear, Mrgrrr? Make sure to touch the line. So my plan today is to do 1,000 suicides and 1,000 push-ups. I got a big thing of Gatorade here, or actually Powerade. I got sidewalk chalk to keep track of the tallies. There is no doubt that I'm going to fail this challenge. This is something I'm going to have to build up to. But I did the math in my head, and it's just staggering how many total feet I'm going to be moving if I complete this challenge. I wrote on my wife's little card that I make her every morning. I drew a basketball court, and I asked her on the back of that card, "What is your greatest fear, Mrs. Gurr?" Well, I hope it isn't me. That's for sure. All right, one done. 999 to go. My plan is to do 10 suicides and then 10 push-ups, and then make a tally. I'll probably keep the tallies right here. And if there's 100 tallies, well, then I succeed. And if there's not 100 tallies, then I learned something. What do I learn? I need to work harder. So the next time I do this, there's more tallies. Like, I thought about wearing my weight vest today to do this challenge, because then when I take it off, the challenge is going to be easier. But oh God, it's a beautiful morning. No stars today though. It's kind of, oh, there's one. All right, there's one star. Oh, there they are. They're behind me. Nice. All right. So while Mr. Gurr is running around touching lines like an idiot, he's going to be contemplating a lot of things, and I'll be thinking about Coach Carter and the interaction between him and his student, Mr. Cruz, and how Mr. Cruz's deepest fear was that he was going to shine so bright that other people were going to want nothing to do with him. Well, I just finished my first set of suicides. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And my arms, oh my God, are so sore from all them pull-ups I did at the park the other day with my weight vest on and my son standing on my feet. It was like the coolest thing ever. But oh my God, my arms are feeling it today. So hey, where's my chalk? We got the chalk. All right, so that's one. 99 to go. There's no freaking way. There's no freaking way. All right. 1/10 done. Not. Oh, I should probably drink something, because man, am I sweating to beat the band. So it's time to go look at my rival over here. Take a little break. Kind of like boxing. I'm sitting on the old stool. I'm getting some words of encouragement from my coach. There he is, Father Time. So I was blabbering and talking. So probably at about 4:31 and a half I started. So it's time to do some math. 10 rounds at 35 minutes apiece. That's 350 minutes. And there's no way, and my rival will attest to this, that I'm going to get faster as this goes on. If I keep at it long enough, there's going to be a point where I'm walking instead of running. And if I keep at it long enough, there's going to be a point where I'm crawling instead of walking. So 35 minutes times 10 is 350 minutes. Let's call it 360. So that's 6 hours I'm going to be here. And that's if I keep the pace I'm going. And there's no way on God's green earth that's going to happen. So we're probably looking at an 8-hour day today. Makes me think, yeah, Powerade was smart to bring. I goddamn sure hope that the bathroom's open over there so I don't have to freaking take a crap and center quarter in that tree over there. But I'll do it if I have to. Whew. Maybe I should have brought some sunblock. I should have thought ahead. All right. 100 down, 900 to go. Let's get going. And I got to make sure I touch every line with authority. That's 20. 1/5 of the way, baby. Let's go check in with my rival here. He's looking great. I'm about death warmed over and I'm only 1/5 done, but look who keeps marching on, relentless, never getting tired. Son of a bitch. There he is, you bastard. Anyway, it's getting colder out here. I think it was 53 degrees and now it's 52. So it took me more than an hour to get it done the first fifth. So that means we're talking at least 6, probably closer to 7 or 8 hours, because I know I'm not running this whole thing. There's going to be walking. There's going to be crawling. It's time for me to drink something. I'm sweating so bad. There's like a puddle where I do my push-ups by the chalk marks. Oh, God. Oh. My wife is always investigating things. So she looked up Coach Carter immediately after I started talking about my Coach Carter challenge. And apparently the movie that was made is almost completely 100% true story. Like most based on true story stuff is just not even close to the truth, but it's good to hear that a lot of what Coach Carter did and achieved was the truth. Oh, I gotta drink something. Oh, you know what's gonna be funny? Is like when the sun comes up and if some kids come out here to play basketball, they could lift my wallet, lift my keys, lift my phone. Oh, and I don't think I'm going to be in any condition to chase them down. That's for dang sure. Whew. All right. So, yeah, there's the puddle right there. But there's another puddle right there. But oh, all right. As far as strategy goes, I've realized that I cannot touch the ground with the same hand every time. I'm alternating now. So I touch every other line I touch with my every other hand, so I don't freaking... Touching the lines might be the most challenging part of this whole deal because I'm old as freaking dirt and my flexibility isn't what it used to be. So touching the lines, making sure I touch every line is what I'm really focusing on. So, all right. Round 2 is done. Only 8 more to go. I've been doing a lot of stuff with sidewalk chalk here at the park, but this might be the dumbest thing I've ever done. Or the most brilliant. I haven't decided yet. All right, round 3 is done. 5:46 a.m. Yeah, we're slowing down, and man, the sun's gonna come up. Beautiful for sure. But when that light starts shining, the truth is going to be revealed, and it's going to be ugly. Everybody driving by this road is going to see an old man running, touching lines on that basketball court. And it's not going to be pretty. Things are going to get real ugly real soon. I can feel it. I'm only 30% done, and I need more in the tank. I sent a text to my wife, who's probably having a cup of coffee right now, and told her that I'm 30% done, and it's love that's keeping me going right now. It might take some anger to get the job done, though, I ain't gonna lie. It might take some anger to get the job 100% done. But I hope I don't have to go there. It'd be nice. It'd be nice not to make it with any anger involved. But like I said, if I can get 20 more marks on this basketball court, I think I'm going to be good, because I've always been a guy that if I can do something once, I can do it again. I'm not a guy that like does a max in the weight room. I'm the guy that does doubles in the weight room. I want to do one thing and then do it again. So I know it wasn't a fluke or a cheat. So, all right, if I can get 20 more marks on this chalkboard of giantness, I think then the rest should be downhill. All I gotta do is just roll down the mountain. 40%. Like there is a big, nasty, sweaty, slimy spot. There's like a slug trail, and they kind of right by each line is where it's the worst. And also over here by where I do my push-ups, I'm leaking like a sieve. I need more fluid. The push-up line has kind of moved. Every time I do a push-up, I move a little bit further down. So let's go check in with my rival, who seems to be doing just fine over here. 6:21. Man, I really wanted to be half done by 6:30 in my mind. And if I was driving a Cybertruck back and forth on top of that basketball court, I don't think I could get it done in 9 minutes. So that goal is a fail. All right, well, 10 more and I'm halfway home. That's a big deal. That little voice in your head saying, hey, you know, Mr. Cruz on the Coach Carter movie, he didn't do his 1,000 in one sitting. He did it over 5 days, over a week of practice. Man, I love listening to that little voice, because you know what? That's where that anger comes in. It'd be really easy to do, 500 of them today and go home and take a nap, take my wife out for a date, eat a big delicious steak dinner, rest a day, and then come back and bust out another 500 and get my 1,000 in less than a week. But no, I don't want that. I want it done, and I want it done today. Oh. It's a beautiful sunrise, and my rival has an ally now. The temperature went from 52 to 53, and as my rival gains strength, so too the temperature will increase. I'm halfway done. I wanted to be halfway done by 6:30, but 6:53 isn't terrible, I guess. Oh, now I just need to see if I can do what I say I was going to do and roll down the mountain. We're halfway there. We got a City of Neenah municipal garbage man worker guy waved to me, and he's the first human being that's acknowledged my existence since I've started this project. It's best just to ignore people when they're doing extreme things, and hopefully they'll go away. That's kind of the rule in life. Goalsetter.com. That's a good name for a website. Well, I set a goal. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Halfway home. And the good news is I haven't started walking yet. That's coming, and maybe sooner than later. Oh, I'm going to need more Powerade. Oh. And I promise, hey, unlike those guys that left their cans of liquid death here on the battlefield, the only thing I'm leaving behind are footprints, sweat, spit, and chalk. That's all I need to do. Well, we started on the second half. We're up to 60%. 7:30 a.m., 58. Temperature's going up, and the thing that I'm worried about is I'm not leaving any sweat on the ground anymore. So that means I need to start hydrating hardcore, drink a little bit more Powerade because I'm running out of fluids. My hamstrings are cramping so bad from the bending down and touching those lines. Oh my God, it's just agony. Oh, so what I need to do is just walk backwards for a while to kind of stretch things out. Oh, just walking on the grass backwards. It feels like heaven. The thing is, I think if I decided in my head, you know what? Screw it. Throw pride in the trash and just walk the rest of it, I could get it done easy. But there again is that little voice telling you take the easy way out, you know. It's broad goddamn daylight now. There's people driving by. Do they want to see a crippled old man walking around touching a line? No, they want to see that the struggle is real. So I'm going to tank up on some more power, and I'm going to try to keep running. I don't think I'm going to be able to run the whole thing, but I still think I got some more left in me. Oh, I'd love to get to 75 before I throw up the white flag and start walking the line like a wuss. My dad would be disappointed. All right, 70 in, 30 to go. I think we're past 8 o'clock now. The thing is, even if it takes an hour for each of the remaining sets of 10, I'm done before noon. So I guess that's not terrible. Putting in an 8-hour day, that's what Labor Day is all about, right? Working hard, playing hard. Oh, I kind of need to use the restroom. So I might be taking a little bit of a stroll all the way over there past the pickleballers. But man, I'm tempted just to take one of my empty Powerade bottles, go into the garbage there and just kind of let nature take its course and throw the bottle away. But with my luck, they'd have a camera back there making sure no one's vandalizing the dumpster, and then I'd be in jail for indecent exposure. But I think yeah, maybe I'm kind of getting a little crazy. I better keep some of these thoughts to myself. But anyway, 30 to go. My plan now is my legs are starting to tank. The push-ups feel fine. I think I could do push-ups like this for a year and a half. But my hamstrings are just blown. What I'm thinking about doing is running with the sun at my back and then walking when I'm walking into the sun. So I'm not running the entire way and I'm not walking the entire way. So that way, yeah. Because my guess is when I get up to like 92, it's just going to be all walking. All right. Now, where's that Powerade bottle? All right. Rules. I hate rules. 80 for Brady. It's getting hot. I don't know if the temperature is getting hot, but I'm getting hot. There's a bunch of people assembling for a marching band type thing for the Labor Day parade here in town, and I gotta admit, having this group of old people with their trumpets and drums and saxophones like watching me is making me run harder, because they're just there. So that's kind of like when people are playing in front of a crowd, or sometimes people can rely on that crowd to give them energy when they need it. When it's 4th and 1 and you really need that first down and the crowd is just screaming crazy and believes in you, that gives you strength to get things done. But I don't want that. I want the only thing to get me through this is me and my thoughts and a dandelion or two. But I don't want to film the good people that are getting ready to go on the marching band, but I know someone's going to film them. Someone's going to be filming the parade, that's for sure. So, but I make people uncomfortable enough as it is. I don't need to be pointing a camera at their face. So, all right, I need to hydrate some more. We're getting the critical mass. 90% done. There's no way I'm getting done by 10. I'm going to be walking a lot of the last 100 suicides. So I am done. I might have to build a scarecrow, because I've been reading this sign over and over and over again. The only thing that really changes is that number's getting higher, and Time's smile is getting bigger and bigger. The marching band is gone. They're off. Hopefully when they start playing wherever they are, I hear them playing loud and proud. I was tempted to take some of my sidewalk chalk and write the notes of my theme music there on the side of the basketball court and see if someone with a trumpet could play me a few notes to, man, give me that inspiration that I need to get through the final 10. But my wife's been checking in on me, sending me texts, so I'm going to tell her, hey, darling, I'm at 90% done, and I think I'm just going to walk the rest, kind of like my victory lap. Oh my gosh. I hope Coach Carter catches this video in this life or the next. Mad respect to a man that made the lives of young men better. Mad respect.